Welcome back, everybody, to my channel. I am the Kilted Cajun, and I want to talk about Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I'm not going to go over too many spoilers right now. I just want to give my first initial reactions. I have gone through the first four episodes, and I have to admit, I'm enjoying it thoroughly. the I played Okay. I played Cyberpunk on the PS4 Pro when it came out from day one, and boy, that was an adventure. This it's gonna sound terrible. That game release was a dumpster fire of gasoline and propane just pushed into a lake of natural. Oh, it was terrible. It was bad. This game on the PS4 Pro, I was crashing like clockwork approximately every 2 hours, and I still put over 600 hours into it. At least two full playthroughs, all the way from beginning to end. I experienced every single ending with crashing. I didn't see too many of the T poses. I didn't catch a lot of the major flying through the air bugs and glitches and all this other stuff, but there was a lot of noticeable problems with it. There's no denying that. But the story, the city, like the city was its own character in the game, just the way it should have been. Judy's my girl. Everybody loves Pan Am's booty, but Judy was my girl, no matter what. This story, the everything, the journey, this just everything about it was fantastic to me. Can't expect anyone to agree, but I loved it so much. So naturally, when I found out Edgerunners came out, I had to watch it. Uh, it's 10 episodes, 22 minutes each, so it's not too bad. I've gotten through the first four, and I just hit the microphone. Genius. Got through the first four, and so like I said, so far I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Um, the first episode deals with our main character, David, who I mean, it sets up his character. You introduce to his mother. About mostly through the halfway through the episode, you discover some different little things about his motivation and just different things. There's motivation. There's development in his character that I'm looking forward to. The different people he meets. This is Lucy on the screen. There was a part in the first episode that I didn't care for. I thought it was just a little too heavy-handed and quick, but you find out later why it happens. There's a lot of things I'm going to get over. I'm going to go through. I think I'm gonna have to watch the episodes again, take some notes, what I liked, what I disliked. Some of the animation style is, I mean, I didn't hate it. I don't like all of it, but overall, yes. Understanding that this is an anime, so it has a particular style. One of the things, probably about the only real, yeah, the closest thing I could have to an issue is you want to talk about over the top blood and guts in any gunfight or fight scene. Yes, that is absolutely what you're getting with this show. A single bullet to anyone's head, and their head explodes everywhere in blood and guts and gore and gray matter and everything. If you like that in your anime, sure, all more power to you. It's this is not a cartoon for kids. This is absolutely not for children. There is nudity, there is sex, there is nudity, there is naked booby titty waifus, which, hey, well, I'm juvenile. I'm a juvenile child that I was introduced to nudity at a very early age with heavy metal, the original heavy metal, the blue pubic hair swimming across the lake at the end of the show. Heavy metal, fantastic movie. Go watch the original. But that was my childhood. It affected me my entire life. It's so sad. Anyway, I'm going to move on from that. But yes, naked booby waifus. There's also cameos. You'll get some cameos from the game in this show. They're not too bad. So you have an idea. Maybe it takes place before Cyberpunk 2077. I did not catch a date. of when this takes place. I'm gonna have to. Well, I'll keep an eye on that whenever I rewatch it again. But the visuals, the city, the way the animators got the city down as they're going through the tram. When David is going to school on the tram, you see all the scenes in the background, the buildings. I found myself wondering what mega building he lived in. It's like, which one was it? I want to go visit it. And I do believe there's a quest in the game for that. So if you find out which building he lived in, you can go find either a particular gun or a quest line or something that they added to the game, which is fantastic. But also the afterlife is in. Of course, the afterlife is in because they're cyberpunks. They're runners. Um, so if you were a fan of the game, you're going to enjoy it. If you were a fan of Night City in the game, you are definitely going to love. You are going to enjoy this show. I highly recommend it. A couple of scenes, they're like casual dialogue scenes to set up different events in the show. I recognized where they were. Another thing they like to do, they like to show the shuttle going off like every other day, even though in the game you hardly ever see it if you're not paying attention. But it's I'm not gonna spoil anything in this one, but I will say 4 episodes in, like I said, I'm enjoying it. I want to see what happens with David's character. Uh, how what's the end game for the story? What's the end game for his character? What's going on with Lucy? Uh, Maine, you'll find him. Who's running the show? I'm very interested to find out. I'm also I'm also interested to see what other cameos are going to make an appearance. Are they going to talk about Johnny Silverhand at all in this show? I think that would be neat. That would be a nice little throwback for the fans. But yes, I definitely have to say I'm having fun. I'm definitely having fun with it. It doesn't pull any punches. It's a very serious show. It's not for kids. It is not for kids. There's a couple of triple X brain dances with people with attachments hanging out on the streets. That is, it's not pulling any punches. Don't watch this with your kids. Uh, Tell me what you think. Have you watched the entire series? Please don't spoil it in the comments. I'll despise you. I'm going to try to probably finish watching them very soon. Maybe watch another episode after I finish this live stream. I might just go to bed. Who knows? Tell me what you think. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you didn't. Share. Tell your friends. Insult me in the comments. Hope to see you on the next one, y'all.